Like, that's why I started, like, deleting some stuff on my phone. Like, it's not because my storage is full. It's because I needed to erase the old, because the old can't come into the new. You can't bring your old into the new. When y'all get into relationships, y'all cannot bring the old into the new. You have to cut off the old for the new. You can't keep lingering from this person, this person, this person, this person. You're carrying this energy, this energy, this energy, this energy. You wonder why you feeling so, why you got all these type of spirits and energies on you, because you ain't closed the cycles. You haven't closed the cycles. And when you don't close the cycles, that right there will have you taking on other people because you haven't closed the cycle with one person. And then that destroys your next becoming thing, your next relationship of some sort, because you haven't closed the cycle. You got to close the cycle, y'all. So sometimes when things happen to us, if we in trouble, if we are having hardship, we in danger, anything, those things can separate us from God. Because some people like to question me, like, well, if God is real, he wouldn't have put me in this situation. Well, God know I love him. He wouldn't did this. He wouldn't did this. Like, I know, like, when my stepdad passed away, like, it was kind of hard for my brother to kind of deal with that, because that was his dad. So anytime y'all hear about me talking about my dad passing, it's my stepdad, Verdell Smith Sr., okay? But I know my brother was going through the balancing, like, is God real? Is God not real? And it is a valid thing to feel, because it's like, some people do be like, okay, well, I grew up in the church and I believe in God and this. Well, why would God take my parents? Why would God take my brother? Why would God take my grandma? Why would God do it? You know what I'm saying? So then you sitting there questioning, like, well, is God real? Because if he real and he wouldn't want hurt from me, he would have took this person. But you got to realize sometimes God needed them before you did. You got what you needed out of that person, and God needed them more. You know what I'm saying? So he was on the fence, like, is God this, is God that? But we got to remember, even through our troubled and hard times, God is still with us. And if we need help to be able to heal and to find peace within ourselves when it comes to that, we seek God. Okay? So anytime we going through things at work, when stuff are not going our way, when we lost somebody in a death, again, that we are faced with any trouble,